Nurses of Reddit, what's the strangest patient interaction you've ever had? I've been a night shift nurse for almost 8 years. You see weird things working nights. People talk in their sleep. Patients get confused. Medications mess with people. Most of the time, there's a medical explanation. Most of the time. But there's one patient I still think about whenever my shift gets too quiet. It was around 1 a.m. when they brought him in. Male. Mid-70s. No identification. Found wandering near the highway in hospital pajamas. Not ours. No nearby hospitals reported anyone missing. No dementia bracelet, no wallet, nothing. Just a patient gown and bare feet. He wasn't confused. That's what unsettled me. Usually patients found wandering are disoriented or scared. This man was calm. Extremely calm. When I asked his name, he smiled and said, "You already know it." I assumed delirium. So I asked again. He looked at my badge and said, "No, Emily, you know me already. Just not yet." I had never seen this man before in my life. Originally, he was assigned room 306, but right before transport arrived, he suddenly grabbed my wrist. Hard, not aggressive, desperate. And he said, "Not that room." I asked why. He just whispered, "Someone dies there tonight." Here's the thing. Room 306 was empty. Completely empty. No patient assigned yet, so I figured he was hallucinating. I reassigned him to room 312, mostly because I didn't want him agitated. That decision still bothers me. At 3:11 a.m., a patient in room 306 coded. Completely unexpected. Middle-aged woman recovering from routine surgery. Stable all night. Then suddenly, heart rate crash, respiratory failure, full code blue. The team revived her eventually. Barely. And while everyone was running toward room 306, the old man in 312 just sat up slowly in bed, like he'd been waiting. After things calmed down, I went back into his room. He was awake, looking out the window. I asked him directly, "How did you know something would happen?" He didn't even turn around. He just said, "She lives." Not, "Is she okay?" Not, "What happened?" "She lives." Then he added, "She didn't last time." At this point, I'm thinking, okay, mental health evaluation needed immediately. So I start reviewing his temporary chart again. That's when I noticed something weird. Under previous admissions, there was already an entry for him. Same name, same face, same DOB, admitted 6 years earlier to the same hospital. Except there was a problem. The attached intake photo wasn't 6 years old. It was current. Exactly current. Same wrinkles, same hair, same everything. No aging at all. I brought it up to another nurse. She joked, "Maybe he's immortal." Funny at the time. Less funny later. Because when we checked security footage from 6 years earlier, there he was. Same patient gown, same face, walking into the hospital alone. At around 5 a.m., I went to check his vitals. Room empty, bed untouched, monitor leads disconnected neatly, no discharge paperwork, no cameras caught him leaving. Security checked every exit. Nothing. Later that morning, maintenance called us about something strange in room 312. Written on the fogged-up bathroom mirror were the words, "Wrong room, this time." No one admitted to writing it, and the mirror had been cleaned hours earlier. 3 months later, I was training a new nurse. We passed room 306. She casually asked, "Is this the room people avoid?" I asked what she meant. She said, "Oh, one of the older nurses told me patients keep predicting deaths in here." Plural, patients. I still work nights, and every time I admit someone who seems too calm, I check their chart twice, because somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm still wondering if room 306 got the wrong patient that night.